would like to start this off with a short activity. I would like you to think back to a time when you were either in elementary school, middle school, or high school. Think back to a specific teacher who made a huge impact on you. This could be someone who has completely changed your life or just took you under the wing and made sure you passed all your exams, essays, and other assignments. Teachers all over the country right now are making an enormous impact on a lot of children, yet they are getting minimal rewards for their duties. Per Indeed.com, all over the United States, teachers are hardly making above minimum wage as the average base salary is $15.94 an hour. We must demand teachers get paid more because the future of our country depends on it. Due to teachers not making enough money, there is a mass shortage of them across the United States. COVID has really expanded this number, but even before COVID, the unemployment ratings of teachers have been dropping rapidly. According to Emma Garcia, who is a reporter for the respected Economic Policy Institute, schools in the United States trying to fill vacancies has tripled since 2011. This is simple proof that the number of people in careers in education has been on the decline for a while now. David Berliner was interviewed by an article published by Taylor and Francis Group. David Berliner is a respected professor for the Arizona State University. In the interview, he shares what he thinks a big reason that there is a teacher shortage is due to the amount of money they are being paid. Professor Berliner goes on to talk about in some states you are making around $15 an hour as a teacher, yet you can be working in a retail store as a cashier making the same amount or even more money. On top of the money, COVID has really put a big hurt on unemployment rates as teachers all over the world. Another reason there is a shortage is not a lot of future college students want to pursue a career in education. In America, college is insanely expensive. According to Melanie Hansen, a writer for Education Data Initiative, the average per year for a four-year degree is $25,487, and this number doubles for private school, coming in at $53,217. A very respected adult figure in my life always told me that if you go to college, you must find something that will pay enough where you aren't in crippling debt the rest of your life. This is a huge reason why a lot of people want to pursue careers in education. This is a huge reason why people don't want to pursue careers in education. The average salary for the first-year teacher is $44,647. Why would anyone want to go to college for 4 years plus just to come out making less than you would if you learned a trade in HVAC or electricity? According to the U.S. Bureau of Statistics, you will need a bachelor's degree, different licenses, and different certificates to even become a teacher. Also, 52% of the United States teachers have their master's degrees. Think about how much time, effort, and money goes into acquiring all these things. When thinking about all of the work you need to put in just to start out making 44 grand, it does not look very appealing whatsoever. On top of all the student debt that you are piling up, they are also paying out of their pocket for classroom supplies. According to adoptaclassroom.org, a website started to donate to teachers who are in need of classroom supplies, on average, spend $750 out of pocket in their classrooms a year. 30% of teachers spend $1,000 plus for classroom supplies per year. That might not sound like a lot of money, but if you put into perspective everything else that they have to deal with financially, that's a lot of money. Due to a large shortage of teachers and nobody wanting to go to college for education, this is making it where teachers are a lot less certified than what they should be. To become a teacher nowadays, it is significantly easier than it was 10 years ago. All over the country, we are seeing people teach that do not have education degrees. Instead, they are just getting provisionals. If you do not go through the traditional way of becoming a teacher, you are not getting the certain and exact training you need to be successful. According to the National Education Center for Educational Statistics, in 2018, 90% of the teachers in America were certified. That may sound like a great percentage, which it may be, but 10% of teachers in America is 320,000. That number is very large, and that number gets nearly quadrupled when talking about the number of kids that it affects. Because the United States is in such need of teaching, we are setting the standards so low for them. This is when it starts taking a toll for our students and our future of our country. We should not want people that aren't truly certified teaching the future of America. To put into perspective how bad it is for needing teachers, let me tell you a little true story. I'm an 18-year-old boy that is not even a full year out of high school yet. I am a substitute for Warren County Public Schools, all grades K through 12. At any given time, I could go accept a long-term subbing job, and I would be responsible for teaching an actual class. I could do that for every grade level if I wanted to. The only training I had to go through to become a substitute was a 6-hour course on how to handle classroom behavior. It is beyond sad to me that we have gotten to the point in America where we are willing to let an 18-year-old boy with no college degree come out and teach to the future of America. I just gave you more than 5 very solid reasons of why teachers should be paid more, and I back them up with facts. The sad truth is these topics just barely scrape the surface when it comes to why teachers should be paid more. In fact, there are entire books being written on why they should be getting paid more and what lies at stake if we do not give them the money they deserve. We are already seeing the consequences of it, from mass teacher shortages. We will never get enough people to go into college for education careers if they aren't going to be paid more money. We are no longer arguing for more pay for teachers just because of teachers. Teachers are influencers. They're impacting the future of the United States every single day. We cannot let our children become more affected by this than they already are. We must put teachers that have the correct certificates and education in these positions. Before we can do anything else in America today, we must demand the raise of pay because the entire upbringing of American youth is at jeopardy.